Alright, I was supposed to be working, but I was able to get off because I was late for this shift. And I really wanted to read my scroll for the second time today because I didn't do it after I eat. And I've been reading it all last week. I was actually supposed to do the second scroll for the past 2 weeks, but I did the first scroll for the first week, the second scroll for the second week, and for 2 more weeks I'm going to do the second scroll. Anyway, so I wanted to go ahead and do it before I work. I'm going to read it. Chapter IV. Push-ups. Let's think about them for a moment. Hold on. Wait a second. I'm so sorry. I should have headphones. And it's on live and everything. So you guys can hear me better. Okay. Here we go. My fault. Because you already know. Right. Okay, I guess I have to hold it now. Okay. Push-ups. Let's think about them for a moment before we get involved in the next scroll. If you got down on the floor right now, how many push-ups could you do? 6, 10, 12. Let's say you can do 10. Then wait 2 weeks and try it again. How many? Probably 10 again. But if you do 10 today and try again tomorrow, and then the next day, and the next, how many do you think you could be doing after 2 weeks? Probably 30, 40, 50, or more. Why? Because the muscles in your shoulders and your arms become stronger with each day's attempt. You are conditioning them to respond to a greater challenge each day, and the daily increase in the number of push-ups you can do is only a small example of what you can accomplish in a specific period of time, which today seems almost impossible. You are indeed a miracle of nature. And what applies to your shoulder muscles also applies to that big gray muscle between your 2 ears. And you are about to begin to make it do things which, at this moment, seem impossible to you. Are you ready to begin? Okay, let's review the rules as they were spelled out for you in the scroll marked 1. On the Monday, which commences this program, sometime between your rising and departure for work, you are to read the scroll marked 2, which you will find at the end of this chapter. Sometime around noon, you're to read it again, which means you must take this book with you. Toss it in your briefcase, perhaps, or leave it in your car if you use wheels in your business. In the evening, prior to your retiring, you are to read the scroll for the 3rd time, and this time you should read it aloud. You may have to explain this seemingly curious behavior to your spouse, but she's on your side and certainly wants you to make good. Following the scroll, you will find your success recorder for the week. Maybe I'll put a picture of it. And the 4 weeks to follow to help you live up the injunction in the scroll marked 1 that each scroll is to be read, thought about, and acted on for 30 days. Your success recorder was purposely designed to enable you to quickly conduct that daily self-examination, which Benjamin Franklin insisted was an absolute necessity in a program such as this. In capsule form, it summarizes the virtues, the qualities, the good habits, and the powers you are working to put into your life each day. When your first day's work is done, turn to your success recorder and place a date in the Monday section. Then, in the proper box, indicate how many times you read the scroll that day. 3, I hope. Finally, read the review paragraph and consider how well you did in the following scroll's principles since you awoke. Rate yourself with 1 for poor, 2 for good, 3 for very good, 4 for excellent. Be honest with yourself. Place your rating in the box and tally the 2 boxes for the day. The highest rating you can have for any day is 7. This rating will serve as a daily and weekly accounting to yourself on your effort and your improvement. Continue with this same procedure for the other 4 work days, and then place the total number of points you earned for the week in its proper box. Then go to the next week and continue this practice for 5 weeks, at which time you will begin a new chapter and a new scroll. Isn't that simple? I'll let you in on a secret. It's so simple that it's going to turn off a lot of your reading companions of the moment who believe that nothing can be very worthwhile unless it's expensive or complicated. But then they wouldn't be doing many push-ups either. If that was our program's purpose, so let them drop out with no regrets on our part. Mediocrity will always be their way of life. As the first few weeks pass, you will note a gradual change in both your attitude and your treatment of others, those you love and even casual acquaintances. You will begin hearing remarks like, "What's come over you?" or "That's not the old Smith I know." When that begins to happen, you'll know the message of the scrolls in your daily success recorder review are beginning to work, and your subconscious mind has been imprinted with new personality tracings that will disclose themselves time and time again in your life. And you are on the way to a great year. Now it's that first Monday. As you begin this important day of your life, I ask you only for you to remember these words. Failure will never overtake thee if thy determination to succeed is strong enough. The scroll marked 2. I will greet this day with love in my heart, for this is the greatest secret of success in all ventures. Muscle can split a shield and even destroy life, but only the unseen power of love can open the hearts of men. And until I master this art, I will remain no more than a peddler in the marketplace. I will make love my greatest weapon, and none on whom I call can defend against its force. My reasoning they may counter, my speech they may distrust. My apparel they may disapprove, my face they may reject, and even my bargains may cause them suspicion. Yet my love will melt all hearts, likened to the sun whose rays soften the coldest clay. I will greet this day with love in my heart. And how will I do this? Henceforth will I look on all things with love, and I will be born again. I will love the sun, for it warms my bones, yet I will love the rain, for it cleanses my spirit. I will love the light, for it shows me the way, yet I will love the darkness, for it shows me the stars. I will welcome happiness, for it enlarges my heart, yet I will endure sadness, for it opens my soul. I will acknowledge rewards, for they are my due, yet I will welcome obstacles, for they are my challenge. I will greet this day with love in my heart. And how will I speak? I will laud mine enemies, and they will become friends. I will encourage my friends, and they will become brothers. Always will I dig for reasons to applaud. Never will I scratch for excuses to gossip. When I am tempted to criticize, I will bite on my tongue. When I am moved to praise, I will shout from the roofs. It is not so that birds, the wind, the sea, and all nature speaks with music of praise for the Creator? Cannot I speak with the same music to his children? Henceforth will I remember this secret, and it will change my life. I will greet this day with love in my heart. And how will I act? I will love all manners of men, for each has qualities to be admired, even though they may be hidden. With love, I will tear down the wall of suspicion and hate, which they have built around their hearts, and in its place will I build bridges, so that my love may enter their souls. I will love the ambitious, for they can inspire me. I will love the failures, for they can teach me. I will love the kings, for they are but human. I will love the meek, for they are divine. I will love the rich, for they are yet lonely. I will love the poor, for they are so many. I will love the young for the faith they hold. I will love the old for the wisdom they share. I will love the beautiful for their eyes of sadness. I will love the ugly for their souls of peace. I will greet this day with love in my heart. But how will I react to the actions of others? With love. For just as love is my weapon to open the hearts of men, love is also my shield to repulse the hours of hate and the spears of anger. Adversity and discouragement will beat against my new shield and become as the softest of rains. My shield will protect me in the marketplace and sustain me when I am alone. I will uplift me in moments of despair, yet it will calm me. It will uplift me in moments of despair, yet it will calm me in times of exaltation. It will become stronger and more protective with use until one day it will cast it aside and walk encumbered among all manners of men, and when I do, my name will be raised high on the pyramids of life. I will greet this day with love in my heart. And how will I confront each whom I meet? In only one way, in silence. And to myself I will address him and say, I love you. Though spoken in silence, these words will shine in my eyes, unwrinkle my brow, bring a smile to my lips, and echo in my voice, and his heart will be opened. And who is there who will say nay to my goods when his heart feels my love? I will greet this day with love in my heart. And most of all, I will love myself. For when I do, I will zealously inspect all things which enter my body, my mind, my soul, and my heart. Never will I overindulge the request of my flesh. Rather, I will cherish my body with cleanliness and moderation. Never will I allow my mind to be attracted to evil and despair. Rather, I will uplift it with the knowledge and wisdom of the ages. Never will I allow my soul to become complacent and satisfied. Rather, I will feed it with meditation and prayer. Never will I allow my heart to become small and bitter. Rather, I will share it, and it will grow and warm the earth. I will greet this day with love in my heart. Henceforth, will I love all mankind. From this moment, all hate is let from my veins, for I have not time to hate, only time to love. From this moment, I take the first step required to become a man among men. With love, I will increase my sales 100-fold and become a great salesman. If I have no other qualities, I can succeed with love alone. Without it, I will fail though I possess all the knowledge and skills of the world. I will greet this day with love, and I will succeed.